What can Democrats do different in 2026 and 2028? The first thing that they can do is get new fucking leadership. I'm sorry, but Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries, they're losers. If the Democrats ever want to win anything ever again, you have to get rid of this leadership and you have to bring in new, fresh blood. I'm sure Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer 30 years ago were effective leaders and lawmakers, but today they absolutely are not. They're dinosaurs. Meanwhile, Hakeem Jeffries, his problem isn't age. I don't know what the hell his problem is, but he's one of the absolute worst leaders I've ever seen do anything. Democrats, find yourself some new leadership, people who are both competent and exciting. When Donald Trump stepped on the scene in 2016, Republicans hated him. They absolutely did not want him winning the GOP primary and going up against Hillary Clinton. But people wanted somebody who was not a politician. And you know what? To their credit, the GOP listened. They took a chance on the wannabe fascist, and he won the election. Meanwhile, Democrats did everything that they possibly could to hold off Bernie Sanders so that they could hand the nomination to Hillary Clinton. Now, I'm not saying that Bernie Sanders definitely would have beaten Donald Trump in 2016, but I'm saying he wouldn't have done worse than Hillary Clinton. People don't like politicians. People particularly don't like lifelong politicians. They want new, fresh ideas. They want people that they believe are outside of the establishment. The whole concept of the deep state and the swamp, not really real, but still real enough in Americans' minds that they vote that way. The Democrats have so many exciting candidates that they could look to. Pete Buttigieg, AOC, Jasmine Crockett. Hell, what we're seeing with Zoran Momdanovic in New York City and Omar Fateh in Minneapolis is showing that people are excited about these new, fresh candidates. So you guys need to change it up real quick before we become a fully fascist state. Do everybody a favor and take a fucking chance. Because right now, it's just a two-party system, so we don't have anyone else to vote for. These next two elections in 2026 and 2028 are going to be the most consequential of any of our lifetime. And Republicans have shown that they are willing to do and say anything that they possibly can. Democrats, you're going to have to win the American people back. Good luck.